Bonjour. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi. Youpi. Le 7 janvier. Le mot de passe est bonne année. Aujourd'hui dans l'histoire. This is just for helping with your reading comprehension. You don't have to do anything with it, but this is an interesting topic. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi, le 7 janvier, l'anniversaire des attentats de Charlie Hebdo. Attentats, c'est attacks. Charlie Hebdo est une magazine française. Le 7 janvier 2015, il y avait un attentat terroriste. So there was a terrorist attack. 12 personnes sont mortes. 12 personnes et 11 personnes blessées. Blessées, hurt, injured. Cette magazine était menacée souvent, often, parce qu'elle est une publication qui critique la religion et le gouvernement. So it had often been threatened with legal action or violence like this because of its criticism. It critiques religion and government. Aux années passées, so in past years, Charlie Hebdo a publié beaucoup de caricatures de Mahomet. Muhammad, so caricatures of Muhammad, which is any kind of image of Muhammad is forbidden according to the Muslim religion, and so this was something that was seen as offensive. So we see qui était offensante à une partie de la population musulmane. That's not to say that all Muslims, by any stretch of the imagination, were wanting to do something this extreme. Unfortunately, we see that these extremes happen with many different sects of life in religion and otherwise. Après l'attaque, la population globale a discuté la question de la liberté de la presse et de la liberté de la religion. So how do these two intersect? What is it okay to publish if it's going to it's going to offend somebody in practicing the religion of their choosing? Is it okay to publish it? But is that against freedom of the press? It's a very fine line to walk. So, la question de la liberté de la presse et la liberté de la religion. C'est une très grande question. Okay, quick write and reflection. So we have here, this is the slide that I've had for you for the last few weeks, telling you how to do your quick writes with this new document. So le 7 janvier, here are your instructions. After that, into next week, this is not due today, I would like you to, on this next slide you see, a quick write self-reflection. So when you open this Schoology assignment, you're going to see some slides that you have to fill in. So how many quick write assignments have you uploaded? So go ahead and upload any quick write assignments you have not yet uploaded to that assignment, and then answer this question. Did you always remember to include the date? And then I want you to just kind of overall say, what are you most proud of? What do you find most challenging? And do you often rely on English words when you do a quick write? These are just for information. There's no right or wrong answer here. Then you're going to paste some images, your best, your developing, so in progress, and your worst quick writes. What do these three look like? And then answer these self-reflection questions. So what makes your best sample your best? Maybe because it's the longest. Maybe because you feel like you used more complicated language or more complete sentences as opposed to maybe your earlier ones were more like lists. What makes your worst sample your worst? Maybe it's your very first one and it was like, I was overwhelmed by having a time limit and didn't know much, so that's why it came out the way it did. And then I want you to say, okay, language development. What shows that you've developed between your first quick write and your most recent one, or your worst and your best. So maybe you could say, I started just making lists and I have now developed into a few complete sentences, something like that. What structures do you use regularly? Do you say je m'appelle a whole lot? Do you use je suis? Do you use il y a? And of course, I, these last few times, have been giving you examples of structures to use, so it could certainly be one of those. Given the information you provided, what is one specific and attainable goal you have for your next set of quick writes? Next quarter, so third quarter, would you like to try to use more complete sentences? Would you like to try to write a coherent paragraph? Would you like to try to incorporate certain structures you've had difficulty incorporating before? And then what if quick writes are a way to show growth, progress, and effort, what grade would you give yourself? Be honest. And that is that. So this is going to be due next Friday, but I went ahead and gave you the assignment now. I'm not going to assign a quick write for next Friday, but I am going to be grading 5 of them for your portfolio grade. So you need to make sure that you have at least 5. If that includes doing a couple next week, there you go. But that's going to vary from student to student. Weekly check-in is always nice. I hear from some of you once in a while. I like to hear what's going on in your lives, so keep those coming. And then, of course, if you have any difficulty in class, it's helpful for me to know that as well. Muzzy, unité set. I don't know how well this works. I haven't heard a whole lot of feedback about it. These aren't at all required, but I would definitely recommend them for practice. But the video that I embed, if it doesn't work for some reason, let me know. Like I said, I haven't gotten a whole lot of feedback, so I don't know what's working and what's not. So please do let me know if you have any issues with that. Okay, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Bon week-end. Au revoir.